and welcome to Neat and Not by the Sea. My name is Victoria.
And my name is Catherine. Kia ora. My pronouns are she, her.
And welcome to our Flosstube video. Today is the Thursday, the 16th of February 2023. Got that in the end.
Oh, well done.
I know. I had to think back right to this morning when I was putting the date on something. It's sometime in the evening. And it's Thursday, and welcome.
And we're knackered. Look at my dead eyes. I'm having chocolate.
Yeah.
For energy.
Bought the
do you
emergency
want some? I
supplies.
just put it away.
It's all good. It's all good. So I suppose first things first, we are sending thoughts and love up to the North Island, who are having a real bastard of a time at the moment with cyclones and...
It's so terrible. It's really
just
bad.
awful.
Hawke's Bay is having a dreadful, dreadful, dreadful time. So many people have lost homes. Yeah, really, really awful. Obviously people are, getting together and trying to help as much as they can. The government's helping, but yeah, really unprecedented.
Yeah, it's awful.
So we hope that if you got somewhere and you're safe and you're a stitcher, you watch this and it makes you laugh.
Yeah.
Because everybody will be needing a little bit of laughter at the moment. So we're going to be like knackered, but hopefully funny. In like 5 minutes, this will kick in my bloodstream and I'll be like, woo.
Oh, so since you're eating that, I'll do my last 2 week catch up.
All right.
Not an awful lot has happened in the last 2 weeks for me. I have spent a day out at Waihola, which is a little lake with my sister's family, and out in the canoes. It was lovely. I
Nice.
haven't done an awful lot of stitching. I've been really tired. Almost, I think, something slightly viral, but hopefully that is...
Or age.
Or age. No, viral. I'm still youth. I'm still the youth.
You're youth adjacent.
Youth adjacent. Oh.
You better now?
I am better. I was telling Catherine before I got home on Tuesday and I was like, I'm so tired, I'm just going to have tea and go to bed. And so I did. And I think I was asleep by 7 o'clock. And then I woke up and I looked at my clock and it read 7:58. And I went into a panic because I usually leave home at 10 to 8 to go to work. And I had the thought pattern, do I just get up, get dressed and go? Or do I have a shower? And I was like, if you don't have a shower, you'll just feel revolting and claggy all day. I was like, I'm going to have a shower and I'm already going to be late. I'll just be properly late. So I got all the way down to the end of the hall, turned the shower on, looked outside and thought, hang on, the light doesn't look right. Turns out I'd only been asleep for about an hour and it wasn't the next day. But I had such a big adrenaline rush that I didn't end up going to sleep till about midnight that day. But extra knackered yesterday.
All I can say to that is that you were talking about Sarah Millican last week.
Yes.
I did not know who she was because I live under a rock. So last night, I said to Martin, shall we find a skit on YouTube to watch what she's like? And she had a whole joke about claggy.
Yeah.
I don't think that's what Victoria was referring to. It was very funny. Anyway, she's northern and vulgar.
Yeah.
So I found her hilarious, but I don't approve because I'm a prude. I'm like a complicated, non-prudish prude. And Martin was like, I just could not stop laughing. It was so funny.
She's great.
I've paused it so that I can watch the rest. But
Excellent.
that's very northern humour.
Yeah.
Very working class. No hairs on your tongue, as we would say in Spanish. But yeah, she had a whole thing about claggy. It was funny.
So yeah, it's been a very quiet couple of weeks. Probably only stitched 7 out of the last 14 days. I haven't got huge progress on anything, but managed to do some shopping. So all is not lost.
Yeah, she's got content.
And what about you? What have you been up to for the last 2 weeks?
Well, I had live dramas that we're not going to get into. Hence, live being live at me, which I did not appreciate, but all is well. Now that I look like I'm 60. Victoria was lovely. What else have I done? Oh, I went to the doctor and I got blood tests. I don't have arthritis.
Excellent.
Or beginning. There's no trace of arthritis.
This is particularly in concern to your feet, isn't it?
Yeah. So that could
Sorry, my fire alarm is battery running low. So that's going to be annoying all through the video.
Yeah, you're welcome. What was that? Yeah, so the doctor said it could just be perimenopause.
Oh, yay.
So, yeah, so we might explore something along those lines, but it was good to, get... I tell you what was high, my liver function.
Oh, that's not good, is it?
No, but it was like tiny bit high. So instead of being under 30, it was 39. But still, rude.
What is bloody rude? What can you do to... Because you have a very healthy diet. Are you too healthy and your liver is protesting?
Well, that's what I was saying, that I don't think I'm drinking enough water. Because Martha said, are you drinking enough water? And I thought, you know what? I'm so busy at work. I just go like a machine, get another coffee. Like instant. It's not like proper full-on coffee.
You should get yourself like a big drink bottle and then you can monitor how much you're drinking.
Yeah, but I did try to have a bit more water. Anyway, whatever. I'm going to have another blood test in 6 months. So that was the, middle-age excitement that is my life. Mm-hmm. What else? Oh, we went to Christchurch. Well, we went to Christchurch.
You went to go there, yeah.
We didn't make it there because we took our little dog, Star, that we love. Martin doesn't love her. It's very sad. But I do, so that's okay. So we had to stay in Ashburton in a dog-friendly campsite. So we had a unit there. And then in the morning when we woke up, Martin, aka the morning person in the relationship, went to walk the dog, and he just stumbled across this motorhome show.
You didn't say why you were going to
Oh
Christchurch.
yeah, so we went to Christchurch because we decided to buy another motorhome. So we had one, we sold it, house build, cash flow situation. But it was quite old, so we went to Christchurch with the intention of buying a motorhome. We picked a couple that we wanted to look at. But anyway, Martin stumbled upon this motorhome show, so we didn't even have to go to Christchurch. Woohoo! I'm slightly frightened of Christchurch.
Oh, it's big and
I even
flat.
downloaded the Google Maps.
Yep.
So I was like, so yeah, we went, we had a look around, we bought a camper, so that's super exciting.
It's so cool.
Because I really missed campering.
Yeah.
It's such a lovely middle-aged way to travel. You can sit for most of the day. And you can go, you don't have to be in cities the whole time, so it's quite lovely. So we've got one that we liked. We haven't got it yet, it'll be a couple of weeks. But it's got a separate dining room and a fixed bed, so that's what we wanted. It's quite fancy, it's not that old, so I'm never going to retire. And yeah, so that was really great. We had a good time doing that. And I think there was one more thing. What else? And I was thinking, don't forget this other thing, Catherine. Oh, it might come to me. But yeah, so we've got a camper now.
That's so exciting.
So that's very good. Oh, yes, this is the thing that I wanted to tell you. Okay, I'm doing a thing. I haven't told you yet. I'm doing a thing and I'm quite frightened. So if you live in Dunedin, please come and show me some love. So where I work at the university, they're trialing this social impact leave. So you get 1 day a year where you can volunteer to do good causes for society.
Nice.
Yes. So and it's a trial. So I really wanted to get it done before the trial ends because I figure if there's not enough uptake, they might not continue.
Yeah.
And it's good to help society.
And so it's not doing a course for a society, it's going out and doing something.
Yes.
Yeah.
So a few people have gone to Orokonui Eco Sanctuary to do planting and weeding or whatever. I am going to be, so pay attention if you're in Dunedin and you like me, be nice. I'm going to be outside New World in the centre city with a bucket collecting money for Life Matters.
Oh, great. When are you doing that?
On the 28th. It's a Saturday, so I'm going to be there from 8:30 in the morning till 4:30. Martin's coming to have his lunch with a bucket with me.
Nice. So you get a day off in lieu for that?
They give you leave, so it's called social impact leave.
Yeah, but you're doing it on a Saturday.
No, it's the 28th. It's a Tuesday.
I thought you just said it. Yeah, excellent. You're having a
I'm
Tuesday.
tired. I could have said Saturday. No, it's a Tuesday.
Excellent.
So I'm doing that. I'm a bit nervous because I haven't got anybody to do it with me yet. A couple of people are interested, but they're also not sure. Well, Martin will be there at lunchtime. I'll just have to be a grown-up. I can totally fake being an extrovert. I do that quite often. But it'll be really great. It's a great cause. They help young people that have problems. They do a lot of suicide prevention work and lots of counselling, and they also work campaigning for the coroner's procedures to be more very family friendly. But they do a lot of work to keep young people safe, to advocate for them if they really are feeling suicidal and they want help. They don't want to go through with it, but they need to go into hospital or something like that. So they will advocate for them and kind of sit with them, waiting to be admitted, and that sort of thing. So it's really amazing. The founder of the service is an amazing woman. She was just the most adorable. She was like a little like, woohoo, you're great. Thank you. You're so great.
Excellent.
So, really lovely. So
that's all day.
it's all day.
Make sure you take a chair.
No, they'll set you up with chairs and tables and
Excellent.
the banner and the buckets and the leaflets. They've got it all set up.
Well, that's fantastic. As long as you don't have to stand all day. It's a lot of standing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking I would take a chair. And they've just moved to their new Hope Centre, which is not far from New World, so they'll help me take this stuff through.
Excellent.
So yeah, so it's going to be great. And they're the people that I donated to when I did my open home, to show people my little house. So it's a cause that I really believe in. So if you're in town and you have a spare couple of dollars, come and chuck it in my bucket. Yay, I remember.
Excellent. Well done.
Come and visit me in your
28.
lunch hour.
I was going to say, you should work out what Martin's lunch hour is, and we'll do a thing so we don't double book you.
No, because I want to have... Okay, I'll tell you what time Martin's coming down and you can come down after.
Yeah, exactly. Otherwise, you're going to have 3 people there.
That's right. That's right.
I'll get a sandwich from New World. They do lovely sandwiches.
Oh, there you go. Sorted. Cool.
Excellent.
Okay, so...
I'll go first.
Yeah, any
Oh, no,
FFOs?
sorry. FFOs. No. Yourself?
No.
FOs.
No.
No. What a shock for both of us. So.
Oh yeah, my studio's not ready yet. We're filming at Victoria's.
Whips. So, I have confirmed that the final class for this one is happening either... It's one of the J months. So it's June or July, early in the J months.
Is that what they said? They said either,
No.
or you're saying either?
They told me, I think it's July.
Think of it as June.
I want to think of it as June because I'm so behind.
Yeah.
So because I'm so behind and I'm such in a panic, I'm like, right, I've got to get onto this. I've got to do a little bit every day. In the last 2 weeks, I did that little twig there and that little twig there. But it's progress.
You're amazing.
It's progress. And these are all stitches that I haven't really done before, so it's quite a bit of a learning curve. But it's great. It's getting there. It's
really
out.
coming along. One day you'll wake up and it'll be all
It'll be done. Yeah. So that's great. That's coming along. What about you?
Oh,
Or I can do the next one if you want.
no, it's all right. I don't have many projects.
So I've only got 3.
Okay, I have a Victoria anecdote.
They're the best ones.
So, I'm also starting to not fold my linen, but putting it like this. Because when you fold it, you use the same crease over and over and over.
Yes, and I have come across, and that's been problems, yeah.
And so this has come from the quilting world. They were talking about how to store your quilts and how to transfer quilts, and one of the artists that I follow, he said actually chucking it like this, every time they box it in, works because it never folds in the same, so the creases are not the same. So I'm purposefully trying to do that.
There's a couple of creases, creases everywhere, but no big hard ones that
No
don't want to iron
permanent
out.
crease that I keep working on the whole time.
Because I do have some projects like that, and I'm thinking, is my $5 iron just a bit shit? I need to get a new one.
Yeah. So this is my Consider the Lilies by Heartstring Samplery. Do I have a photo? Or is this? I don't have a photo. See?
I think you bought this one online.
Oh, okay. So somewhere in here.
Yeah.
I love her. I mean, come on. It's got a quilted background.
It's gorgeous.
It's just so beautiful and I love it. Loads of people have done this. And it's only stitching. Has done a combination of her 2 patterns. Consider the Lily and...
something about the
his
sparrow.
eyes on the sparrow, and she's put one half and the other half.
Nice.
It looks great.
Chose her favourite ones. Nice.
Yeah. So,
Oh, I've just seen the progress she's made. It's quite impressive.
Yes, I'm just quite keen on this. So I made tons of progress on the house.
Yay!
So my ode to my house in Port. So blue house, pink door. When I started on the blue, I realized that the door's wrong as well. Like, not just the things I changed on purpose, but it's got glass at the top that I completely ignored. Haha. Okay, so this is the bit that I'm just like amazing.
You
really.
are amazing.
So it's got 6 windows. 3 of them have been unpicked and stitched twice.
Wow.
So when I spoke to you, 2 had been unpicked and stitched twice.
Yeah.
And then I found the 3rd one. So I've just redone this one. And they're now even.
Good job.
Because I thought, I do have one project, an older one, that's finished, I think, where I have fudged the house. And I'm not happy that I fudged it. I kind of think that I fudged it, whatever.
Yeah.
But I thought, no, Catherine, just do a good job. Come on, you can do it. So I just unpicked.
It looks fantastic.
It was kind of a bit of a pain, but I love it. And I love this blue. And I was so happy at work today. Because I had a Zoom meeting. This doesn't happen very often, but I have a Zoom meeting where I'm the least important person in the group. And there's very, very, very little expectation that I will say anything. So I can just listen to what people are saying. So every 4 meetings or so, there'll be something that I'm like, oh no, hang on, blah, 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 and I'll say something. So it's my stitching meeting.
Nice.
So I was super delighted because I was winning at life. And then we went for a meal, Martin and I, and then I realized I left my floss at work. So a bit upset about that. So I'll have to, because I've just been obsessed with this. This is all I do. Pick it up. So much stitching.
Oh, it's really hard to, there's so much stitching in the full houses. Will you fill in the roof, or is that...
No, the roof is not filled in.
The roof is not filled in?
It has more lines, but I think I'm not going to do more lines. I don't think it adds anything to it. And I'm not decided on the windows.
Yeah.
I think they'll just leave them empty. Because, all these things are a suggestion of an idea.
Yeah.
Anyway, I love it. So this is my now political piece, which in Spanish it says, stop criminalization of social protest. I think social protest is very important. Peaceful, but it's very important. And of course, with all this stuff that's going on in Latin America and in England, we really need to make sure that we retain those rights. So anyway, I love it. Love it. And I was working so hard to finish it for today. And it just was not going to happen. Listen, I go to sleep so early now. Yeah. Martin goes to sleep and I just go to sleep with him now. I don't, and this has been going on since we moved to the house. I just think it's better for me to sleep earlier, even though it eats into my creative time.
Do you wake up earlier as well?
No, you crazy. I do wake up earlier, but I cling.
Yeah.
I don't wake up in a kind of like,
oh, let's be productive.
Yeah,
Let's pretend that I can
let's
still
pretend
sleep.
that I can still sleep, which is like the most delicious part of being in bed.
Yeah.
Is when if he wakes me up at 6:30, I don't have to be alive until 7, which is when I drink my coffee. I have to be out of bed by 7:20. Otherwise, meanness gets said to me. So I just kind of like, I lie in bed with my eyes closed, clinging. We call it clinging. Until 7 when I get my coffee.
Nice.
Yeah. So no stitching, alas. But anyway, so that's one.
So I have worked on a peacock, a unicorn, and a badger by the Scarlet Letter. Can I get a picture of that? Oh, you'll know what it looks like anyway. I feel that I had something, I did some more green filling. I believe I have done the green filling here since last time. Takes quite a bit. It's looking good.
It's fabulous.
Love this one. It's gorgeous.
Very good.
That's good. This is the one. So I did. Oh, I had a stitch meetup with the girls from that I was doing the Twisted Band sampler with last year.
Did you?
Yep.
Look at you, all sociable.
And we were just working on our own projects that night, and so this is one I worked on.
Oh, it's like
It's at Stitch Witches.
in your second home.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. It's where my second mortgage is.
We were just talking about that. Is that the one I've just... No.
You just did Consider the Lilies.
Yeah. I've only got one other project that I've worked on because I've been obsessed. I've done other things, but not not stitching. So this one is
This is His Eyes on the Sparrow.
His Eyes on the Sparrow, which I love. I was watching Turner. It's so funny. I was watching Turner about the painter. And then I wanted to find out if he did have children. And so I Googled Turner and it was all about Tina. I thought, what's the world coming to? So it wasn't even on the first page of Google.
It's all about.
And then I had to say William Turner painter.
It's all about your search parameters. Wow, this one's coming
My
along.
search parameters do not think I'm into Tina. I've only done one little bit. I did this.
The peacock is amazing.
The peacock. Oh, why is that? Why have I got a thread? Oh, it's because of that. Yes, I've got a massive peacock.
She's great. Or he's great.
It's a he.
It's a he, yeah, because the boys get
Yes,
all the love.
The sexist, the sexist male. So yeah, I'm trying to fill in this now.
But hold a bit. Look how much you've done. That's amazing.
I haven't done the booby ladies yet. Because I'm just not sure. I love the idea. I think I'm going to try one with
You're
Teresa, who's been watching us from like the first episode. Hi, Teresa. And she's married to a Peruvian guy, so she must be a good sort. She was saying, why don't you do satin stitch?
Oh yeah.
And I could even pad
could
the
pad it.
satin stitch. So I just, you know, those of you who commented positively on my French knots, you're my people.
Ah.
Nithya, I'm talking to you. Anyway, I'm really happy with this. It's looking fabulous.
I don't know if I've seen the stalk on the side as well.
That was like the first thing.
Oh, it's great.
Yes, I'm super happy with this.
Don't fold, scrunch.
And so now I'm trying to do more. Oh yes, that should be totally scrunched. I think what I'm going to do is, because I really want the colours to be different on both sides, I'm just going to do one side at a time. Because I'm never going to find the same colour by accident.
Yep.
So that will really make it different.
Yep.
So that's my second cross stitch project.
Wow. My final one for the last fortnight is a new one. We've got a new project.
Yeah, I've got something to tell you about that. I was very jealous. I went into my studio to try and find a new project. And then I had to have a word with myself. I think you've got enough.
So, this is from this book here, The Red Letter Day by Teresa Vernet.
Teresa Vernet.
That's it. And I have decided, sorry, this is just my work in progress copy, so it's just copiness. I'm doing anonymous French, and this is it. There are very few W's, and there's a lot of this, so it's just heaps of alphabets, but there's a lot of no W's and a lot of double Z's, and I'm not quite sure why.
Ooh, show me.
So if you have a look, that first alphabet up along the top, it goes T, U, V, X, Y, Z. That one's got a W. This one's got two Z's. Yeah. If anyone knows why, I'd be really interested, because I'm assuming there is a W in the French alphabet.
I don't know, but there may not have been.
There may not have been. That is true.
In the past.
That is very true.
I'm very excited to see what happens with this.
So this is
Oh
just...
my lord, you've done loads!
Yeah, this has been my nice brain break one.
Really?
Yeah. It's just very nice.
But you have to count.
I do. There is a lot of counting and a lot of cutting. See, there's no carrying over on the thread on the back.
Look at her showing off. Can I just say that cross looks very French to me.
It does. What's the friends? So it's nice. And I'm doing this in silk, which is something I don't usually do, but I had some silk. It is in Verosoir 2924. It's very red. It's possibly not quite the right red that I was after, but...
Oh no, it looks very French, like a Bordeaux.
So this one here, for those of you that don't know, I have an old cutlery box where the innards have been, it's been gutted, so it's just a pretty box. So this is going to sit in the lid of my box, and in the box sit all my pincushions.
I can see the box from here.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Waiting.
It's been waiting for a good sort of 8-9 months. So it's nice to have that finally started.
Cool.
So that is all my sewing things. Have you got any other sewing things you want to show?
I've got something to show, but I've also got just some quilty progress. So I continue with my work on my quilt. Did I? So I sew on this now in the car because I've figured out how to do my joins without it being a pain.
Excellent.
So, you know, just from toing and froing to work, apart from today because I was dead to the world, all these have been done.
Oh, well done.
Yeah. So I'm at least halfway through to this stage.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So I'm very happy about that. And I think I've decided, please remind me of this.
Mm.
I think I've decided when I finish these massive quilts, I just want to do doll size quilts.
I give it 2 weeks.
No, I need to stop making king size quilts.
Oh.
Because there are so many designs that I want to try out, and you know, I just little.
Yep.
And then I thought, oh, and I can do little dollies to go with it. And you know, if I end up giving them away, whatever.
Things you've got quilts and things now you've got to do for the camper. And curtains.
No, we have plenty of quilts that can move into the camper.
True.
So,
True.
yeah, so I'm really happy with the progress, and so that was I got most of that fabric secondhand from Stitch Kitchen, which is a textile waste diversion non-profit, I think it is. So yeah, I'm really excited. It's probably the quilt I'm loving the most. So I've got, really I have theoretically 5 quilts on the go, but I just really want to finish these 3 that are like really going. Yep. So the one for asthma,
yep.
The one for the flying geese.
Sorry, my cat's just digging into.
No, I'm not a cat person. Go away. The one with the flying geese, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. The one with the flying geese and the half square triangles. Gosh, it's brutal. I'm not a cat person, but I'm not throwing objects at the cat.
It was a piece of paper. What have you got in there that she's loving all over one of Catherine's bags?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a kimono fabric. It's a little bit different. A very discerning cat. So I did that, and then I've got one thing to show, and I've got a book to share with you.
Oh, excellent!
But not. It's not a purchase. It's just a book. What have you got?
So I'll show my purchases, and then I have got news at the end that I've got to share. So, this is not stitching, but it's stitching adjacent. This is The Wind and the Willows Felt Friends. It's so cute.
Oh, this is funny because I've got that felt animals book as well.
You make pants. You make frog. Stupid thing. There is Ratty and Mole.
Are you gonna though?
I don't know, probably not, but
still very inspiring.
Adorable it is.
Beautiful quality.
Beautiful book, even just as a table coffee book.
Coffee table.
That's the one. Look, there's patterns for the picnic baskets and for the wee fishies that are on the cover. It's so cute.
Well, I was watching The Fat Squirrel. If you knit, you almost certainly know about The Fat Squirrel, Amy Beth, and she has been making. I forgot the name now. I've started talking about it. I forgot the name. It's a British designer that does these little animals. Oh, that's annoying. So go to Amy Beth's latest episode. She does one a fortnight, I think. Anyway, she's great. And she was doing a knitted, I think it was a rabbit this time. And I was in bed. I was thinking, you know what? I'm just gonna buy those patterns and start making little animals that takes you 2 days.
Yeah.
And just not thinking about where they're going to go.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I bought a book that was not
Yes.
was not branded,
Yes,
but it's
no,
just
I
like
remember.
100 little, and I think I just want to make little things for a change. So I am going to make that.
That'll be cute.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the way forward. But yeah, maybe one day we can do that. We can go like, okay,
Okay,
we're
let's
going to
have a
make,
day and
yeah, we're going to make. I do
do
have
something
some
a bit
felt.
different.
I do have some felt.
Excellent.
Okay.
I know where I can get felt. And I also bought, so this is the
Holy
Scarlet
macaroni.
Letter. This is, so the same people that did my badger one.
Oh, yes.
This is a parrot, a leopard, a lion. And it's so funky. And I bought this on a whim.
I've just seen the prize for 12.
Oh, don't look at the prices.
Well, don't show it to me. I want to see it.
You have a look. I'm supporting local
the
business.
colours.
It's gorgeous.
Oh, I'm just cheap. I just bought a camper. It's like,
I know how much you paid for that camper too.
Yeah.
You can't talk.
no, I definitely can't talk. these are gorgeous, but I just really would like to see this on tapestry wall on a chair.
It would be gorgeous. Or as a fire screen would be beautiful.
Yeah, for your non-fire, Victoria.
I can
At
still
least
have
you
fire
do have
screens.
chairs. Fabulous.
Excellent.
And I love the intense colours.
I know. And this one doesn't have... So in the badger, the unicorn, the other one I'm doing, the background is all stitched too. This one is just the bits that are stitched.
Oh, okay. But you can also choose a different fabric so as not to stitch the back, right?
Yeah. I didn't plan that far ahead when I bought the other one.
Ah, okay.
So you show your book and your things.
So the thing I wanted to show you, this was very exciting mail that I got. So if you've watched us before, you'll know that I missed out on my backstrap weaving course in Cusco because of the political troubles. Well, the police killing Peruvians, you know, and the military. Anyway, they posted me my backstrap loom, my mini backstrap loom, so that I can get started.
Oh.
Now I have no excuse. I have to do the work.
That's so adorable.
I know. They sent it via DHL. I really need to find out how much they paid because I don't think they should shoulder all that cost. I live a long way from everywhere.
That's so good.
Doesn't say. Does it say? DHL from Peru.
It might say inside that.
Yeah, I might open it. Anyway, I'm super excited.
That's so cool.
It's very exciting. My other loom that I did buy there, it's a little bit bigger. So I've got 2 size looms now.
That's so
It's
cool.
very exciting. So that was Happy Mail Day. It's so exciting when you get the tracking and I just leave it open and I keep checking. Every day it's nearer.
Oh,
and of
well-
course, I had to get through Auckland. What?
I ordered a pair of jandals, which are
Sandals.
sandals,
Flip-flops.
flip-flops, thongs, I don't know, wherever, depending where you come from,
Thongs in Australia.
before Christmas. And I hadn't realised when I bought it, but it was off some weird third-party random site. And I got an email the other day saying, oh, your parcel's been delivered. And I was like, oh, thank heavens, it's been ages. Turns out they delivered me a wallet.
What had you bought? Jandals?
Jandals.
Oh. Actually, Martin has a similar story because my hubby, he's got terrible feet, bless him. He's super fit and he walks a lot, but he's got terrible feet. And so when I discovered Allbirds, is it Allbirds?
I don't know.
These are woolen shoes.
Oh, yep.
Lots of people have them now. But the way things work in our relationship is that I buy Martin's clothing and shoes. Like, apart from like a 2-year rebellion, I've done it for 32 years. I don't know what possessed the man. Anyway, he sends me a message that, like, I don't know, 6 weeks ago, I bought myself some Allbirds. They were super cheap. So I was like, oh, okay, I've never seen them that cheap. They're quite pricey for me because I'm cheap. They're quite pricey. So it might be 120, 140 for a pair of shoes. They don't actually last that long. Martin's tough on his shoes. Anyway, these Allbirds still haven't arrived. And I said to him, normally they send you tracking notes. Check where they are. And he comes home one day and he goes, they're coming from China.
You might get a wallet too.
So I'm thinking, oh, you bought Allbirds, didn't you? So they still haven't arrived. He bought 3 pairs because they were that cheap. So,
Yeah, my jandals weren't that cheap either.
but they were 70 something as opposed to 120, 140.
Oh, yeah, so yeah.
So he thought it was cheap. So he's bought 3 pairs that still haven't arrived. So, and he'd also bought the annual pass for the rugby, and it still hadn't arrived. And we were like, what? How are you shopping? Like, it's entering that age group where I'm like, don't click on things you shouldn't on the internet.
Make sure when you're paying for something that the little safety padlock is up in the corner.
Yeah. So we'll see what he gets. But no, I love like checking, and I was really worried because of the flooding in Auckland. Yeah. So anyway, I don't know how that started. Anyway, I think it was Amy Beth, the fat squirrel. Go and watch her. She's just one of those people. I sent her I always comment now on people that I love. And I sent her, I left her a comment saying, I think you just need to come to New Zealand so we can have a chat. You can come to my house for a coffee. She's probably thinking, ooh, weirdo.
But just for a coffee, half hour max, you know?
But she was talking about something. Oh, she was talking about when she was younger, she didn't think poetry was for her. That somehow she wasn't clever enough or intellectual enough or, you know, middle class enough to kind of have access to poetry. She thought it was just for a select group of people, and she now realized. But I remember not getting poetry for years and thinking, I'm so mortified that I don't get it. Then it turns out that it's not about whether you get it or not. Like, you get whatever you get. And sometimes you can just enjoy poetry for the sound of the words. Like, there's no exam to pass once you finished high school. No, she was talking about that. So anyway, identified. But anyway, she's great. And she's also a quilter. She's a knitter, a quilter, a spinner. All sorts of things. She's doing evening classes as well now. Or daytime classes, I don't know, in screen printing. We're all a type. We think we're so unique. There's like billions of women. And some men. We're all a type. We're like working our way through the different crafts. Anyway, she had been working from this book.
It's like Pokemon. We're gonna do them all.
Yoko Saito's I Love Houses. Now, this is the book that Amy from It's So Easy.
Hello, Amy.
Hello, Amy. She had posted that she was doing this a house applique, and I thought it was this, and it wasn't. It was just she just made it up. But anyway, so Amy Beth was talking about Yoko Saito. She showed this book, so I put all Yoko Saito's books on hold at the library.
Nice.
So I've seen them all. I've returned them all, apart from this one that arrived yesterday, and is the best one. It is so good. And I thought, I'm probably not going to have another house now. I'm with my house. But you could do all sorts of beautiful accessories of little houses. Like this sewing box. This sewing box.
Cute.
It's so amazing. And then the roof comes off. And it's got a pin cushion.
Oh, that's so cute.
Keeps the flaps open. I mean, I'm probably not going to follow the instructions for anything because you know me, I'm feral.
But inspirational. That's
But it's so inspiring. Yes, absolutely. Cake. But there was one that, and I thought, one of the things I like to do when I go on holiday around New Zealand is take photos of cute little wooden houses. And then you can make little, she's done spring, summer, autumn, winter.
That's so cute.
Cute.
You could make a quilt where it's just like made up of baby quilts of like, this is something I saw, I'd stitch it together.
Look at this
That's cute.
pencil case with little houses. So gorgeous. So if you're in Dunedin, put a hold on this. It's totally worth it. And loads of libraries will have it. But also I would think that if you're a quilter or you want to start quilting, this would be a great book for your library. Because you'll learn all the techniques, but it's little projects, so you won't feel overwhelmed by I started a king size as my first project sort of thing that some people do. So, yeah, Yoko Saito's.
Excellent. Now, I have news for our New Zealand listeners, watchers.
Ooh,
It's not news. Most of you have probably already worked it out.
advertising is
Advertising
what it is.
it is, yeah.
Shameless
I'm
advertising.
plugging. So, every year, it's my understanding that there is a stitching retreat planned. Usually, I think, focused around cross-stitch. This year, it's in Dunedin. And I have been asked to be part of the group that's organising it. So, we have issued a save the date, which they are May the 6th and the 7th this year, 2023. And if you're interested, there is a Facebook page called Dunedin Stitching Retreat 2023, where, when we've got all the details, we'll be posting the information, saying how you can sign up. It's 2 days, it's in Dunedin. There is a cost involved with attending. It's not a lot, or it won't be much.
How much?
I don't know yet because we haven't worked it out, so I can't give that away.
Is it going to be cheap Catherine friendly?
I think so.
I'm the worst. So.
I think I don't want to give. There'll be morning and afternoon tea is catered, but you bring your own lunch. It's be full days. It should be a lot of fun.
Is it weekday or weekend?
Weekend, so it's a Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, 2 days.
2 days.
You have to be sociable for 2 days running.
2 days running in a row.
2 days running in a row.
So that's the 6th and 7th of May, and if you're interested or want to find out more, follow the Facebook page, which is Dunedin Stitching Retreat 2023.
There are so many roadblocks. You have to be sociable.
Oh my God!
You have to pay money.
No,
and
this is
you have
fun.
to be
Come
on
and
Facebook.
join us. I will be there. Come and join us.
I'm being silly about myself. I'm tempted.
You should come. You can pay for both days and only turn up for one.
Oh yeah, that goes really well against the grain in my life.
Yeah, but we're still we're pretty sure we've got a venue, but we're still finalising costs and things. So there should be an update coming out soon. We've just got another meeting to go to before we.
Okay. Pretend that you're not in the committee. Okay. Mm-hmm. Will I enjoy myself, or will it just be so painful for me because I'm me?
I think you will enjoy yourself. I think that there will be a lot of people who are like-minded, and I think I know that there are people that comment on our page that are now who watch us or who comment on our page that you comment back to because you do all that stuff.
I do all of it. All of it.
It's so bad.
There's no bitterness, but I do all of it.
That was our understanding when we started this.
Yeah, she was going to edit.
Yep.
It doesn't happen. And she was going to add the
all the shit.
All the blurb in English.
Do that?
Yeah, didn't do that.
I'm really good at my job.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, I'm going to think about it.
Yeah. I will be giving updates as we go.
I'll tell you what will happen. I'll say yes, and you'll be like, "Oh, it ran out. It filled up. Sorry, Catherine."
Yeah, I'm gonna go have a look. Well, we're gonna go look at the venue and work out what the maximum capacity actually is once we get the tables and things set out. But we're thinking sort of maybe max around 100. But we'll see.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah,
that's a lot of people around you.
But we're gonna see. Obviously, it's also how many people actually want to come. May not be that many.
I do have to say that, Victoria, I'm very puzzled by you because I always thought that we were very similar people. But you're being way more sociable than me.
What you haven't worked out yet is that I really like organising these sorts of things, but on the day I'll just hide in the kitchen.
And I'll feel like completely obliged to be sociable.
Yeah, you can go out the front.
Die inside.
Anyway, I will keep you posted, but if you are interested, follow the Facebook page.
Yes. Are they on Instagram?
No. Oh.
What's that about?
I don't know. I've managed to be in charge of the Facebook page, so I know there's a Facebook page.
Yeah, and you don't hate Facebook.
Well, I had to work out how to use it because I use it to look at things, but I don't usually comment or do anything, so It's been a bit of a learning curve.
Cool. Okay, I'm going to look at the family calendar and I'm going to have a think about it.
Excellent.
I'm going to consult with the husband who knows me better than I know myself.
Excellent.
And then I'm going to, I suffer from the worst FOMO. I am the worst. I hate missing out on things. So I probably will come just on account of that.
Excellent. Right, so have you got anything else you need to...
Oh, I can show you my rings. Did I tell you about my rings?
No.
I got them fatified. So this ring had been the same size from age 22. I was a child bride. And I went to my lovely jeweler, John Z. Robinson, who is amazing. And he made it bigger, just with the machine. But then he actually had to put extra metal in my engagement ring. I went up 3 sizes. And I only bought this engagement ring replacement about 5-6 years ago. 3 sizes. It's very loose. I'm a bit worried. But it was so tight, I got a panic attack one day.
Yeah.
So. And that ring got fixed. So I'm very excited. He made it. He gave it more of a cup so that the stone would stay.
Oh, that's the one you recently bought, isn't it?
No, I bought it on the West Coast about 5 years ago.
Oh, okay.
But the stone popped, and I couldn't get it back in. I think he put some sort of resin here, which is interesting.
Nice.
Yeah, so I picked it up today, and he's got the best earrings. I was very tempted.
You never found the one that you made, did you?
I never found the one I made. I lost it in the house. We emptied the house entirely.
And still haven't found it.
I never found it. I'm not going to... Oh, can I say that? I was talking to him today. It's so lovely to be with him again. Chatting, being around creative people. He's an amazing jeweler. So if you're in Dunedin, go and see his workshop. John Z. Robinson, Lower Stewart Street, up the stairs. Next door to where Lure used to be. What was I saying? Amazing jewellery. So we got chatting because I was collecting my pieces. He's a proper jeweler, and I'm like the cheekiest person. I barely know the guy. Like, this is not like we're not friends, you know. I abuse our acquaintance. I took a chain to be fixed, 2 rings to be fixed, my tapelacuche that I bought in Chile to be, like, it needed a ring, so he did it all.
Good
They're
on
super
him.
lovely. But he's got these beautiful earrings in the shop. I'm like, very tempted. But got camper now.
You got, yeah.
Yeah, everything is now. I've got a camper now. Do you know those earrings that I have a button?
Yes, I was just
by
going to ask.
Victoria
if it-
McIntosh?
Yep.
I've lost one of them. So I'm very upset about
Do you know where?
House or garden.
Right.
And it's because I went for a nap and I kept them in. And my hair is wild. Like, it will take me days to notice if something had got stuck and I'd been in the garden. And so anyway, we can't find them. We'll do a thorough clean of my bedroom.
Yeah.
It's so little. It's hard to maneuver to like look under the bed. Anyway. Yeah, go to see John's jewelry. They also keep their jewelry in that Moray gallery. They have some jewelry there as well. Anyway, it was very lovely to be around
Lovely.
creative people that make beautiful things. So, but yeah, I think that's all as far as things. It was good to hear from Zeb, who obviously caught up on the videos, and they're doing okay in Auckland. Suffered some, but not the worst, and hopefully not as bad this time. For people that are outside of New Zealand, there's been a cyclone come and hit the North Island.
And that's very unusual for New Zealand, and it's been caused significant damage.
Yeah, and there has been deaths as well,
Yeah.
which is very awful.
Yeah. Deaths of rescue workers as well as poor people trapped in their houses. It's
Yeah.
just awful.
Yeah, it's been really dreadful. So we hope we've been kind of funny at least. And we've brought some lightness to your day, and we shall see you in a fortnight. Ka kite.
Happy day.